a relatively small footprint, perhaps underneath your sink, perhaps on a counter, where you can organize lots of different things in your home in different rooms. That's what we're getting to right now. And this is by Nifty. This is a company that specializes in home organization. It's got to be simple, it's got to be clever, and it's got to be easy to use. And that's why this particular organizer carousel sold out the last time it was on the air in its debut back in September. We just got it back in. We've got different colors to talk about, V34407, and Diana Irvine is here, and she's been bringing all kinds of home organizational stuff to us for many years.
Hello.
How are
nice to
you?
be with you, Sharon.
Good to see you too. I love this idea because, in all honesty, there are ways that I see on the marketplace that we can organize, and they are made out of cheapy plastic that I don't really want to look at, or that I'm afraid is going to fall apart. And this moves like it's on silken ball bearings. It is like the most delicious spinning Lazy Susan
now,
ever.
who doesn't love a Lazy Susan?
Who doesn't love that?
So easy.
The stuff in the back is in the front.
Exactly. So easy to have at your fingertips. Everything that you need, everything that you go for that maybe gets chucked in a junk drawer or on top of your dresser or in a drawer in the bathroom. Now you can have all the things you want at your fingertips, but this is a bigger version. And also this version, you can remove the upper baskets so you can use them independently, or as you see in some of these examples, you could put tall things on here and use the baskets separately as well.
Full sizes shampoos, full sizes of soaps and lotions, and we have colors to choose from, so you can get colors for all the different people in your house for the organizational needs. And we will start with the black. So this is great. I love that this is showing spices in the kitchen. Yes, this could be in the garage, it could be in the kitchen, it could be for the gentleman in the bathroom.
If you have black appliances in your kitchen, such a great fit for a neutral, very neutral. And yes, there's a center area to store as well.
Love that. So that's the black. Then we move on to the silver. And the silver, again, this is great if you just like to have metallic pieces in your home, or if you want to put it in the garage, in the shop for the gentleman, or yourself if you have to have a place for all the nails, the screws, all the tools. This is awesome.
Yes.
And we have white. Pure white.
Love white. Nice, clean, crisp white. Use it for all your everyday essentials, for your makeup, for your pedicure stations, for your jewelry.
For your jewelry.
And if you have your daily jewelry that you love.
Even this, I love this through the mesh of the basket. I just wanted to show you, you can put your earrings there as another way of staying organized. That's awesome.
Yes, love it.
But we put the white right next to the cream because the cream definitely is creamier and warmer than the white.
Yeah, it is a nice creamy, beigey white, which I love. So if you don't want the stark white, but you want a little softer, that's what you get.
A little more shabby chic.
Yeah, a little chic. That's right.
And then we have the rose.
Yes, pretty rose.
Fun.
This is what my daughters have. So my daughters both have long hair. We have every kind of hair tie, every type of hair clip, scrunchie. They keep everything in here, from the nail polishes to the combs, everything that you need at your fingertips. And you noticed with the wooden spoons, and I'm showing here with the brushes and the pedicure paddle and so on, use the center for storage as well. Because it spins on a dime, and also because it's got a weighted Lazy Susan, this thing doesn't wobble. You can leave it on a countertop, you can leave it on, on top of your dresser, or because of the small footprint of 9 by 9, you can easily slide it into a cabinet or underneath the sink and just take it in and out as you want to.
And you can just pick it up right here in the middle. It's really easy to hold, and I need to let you know, between all the colors, the white is definitely the most popular, but that rose is already the most limited choice, and your price is less than $20. So let me just tell you how well made this is. When I was looking at this before the show, I was like, it looks nice, but I know what I see usually out in the marketplace. But when I picked it up and I felt it, and I even tried to squeeze the little baskets thinking they were going to be completely flimsy, and they're not.
Yeah,
this is really
sturdy,
a solid design.
Yeah, it is a really nice design. And I think for those that have it, they love it because A, the baskets are big and removable, but the construction is sturdy. The Lazy Susan is very, very sturdy as well and balanced. It also has a rubberized bottom, so if you happen to put it on a piece of fine furniture, it's soft and it's not going to mar up your furniture. But use it for everyday essentials. So, maybe it's the quick things that you go to, the Q-tips, the cotton balls, the nail polish. Maybe it's the jewelry, the makeup, or like you said, maybe it's the little small pieces of, you know, just the little odds and ends, the tape measure, the flashlights, the screwdrivers, and so on.
And this sold out in its September debut. It has been months. We were not even able to get more of these back in for Christmas time to give as gifts. So if you want to pick this up, now would be a great time because we have got 800 of these gone and all our methods of ordering are busy. So my suggestion is go to QVC.com, use your mobile apps, use your mobile device if you would like to do that, because the price is less than $20. But when I really think about putting a price tag on organization, that is the kind of thing that saves you time. It ultimately saves you money. It saves your brain power and your desire to just be crazy because you can't find stuff in the morning when you're getting ready.
Yourself going and buying and rebuying things because you don't know where you chucked it, right? You don't know what drawer you put it in, what purse you put it in.
Or under the sink, maybe it was messy and then it was hiding behind something else. And here you know where it is.
That's why you put the things in here that you go for all along. We keep one in the kitchen. Everybody throws their car keys in here. You know, you can stick your wallet or your cell phone in here and have it to go, you know, have it ready for anybody who's leaving. Keep one where you need it, but then keep one. My daughters keep one on their dresser. We keep one in the bathroom. On my desk, I've got the paper clips, the tape. I've got the extra staples. I've got the Post-it notes.
The desk is
all
perfect.
the essentials for your office.
Or that little space in the kitchen. If you have that tiny little alcove in the kitchen that, you know, is the place where that is kind of like your desk. If you don't have an office, to keep the paper clips, to keep the things.
And the pencils.
Or in this case, you know, if you don't, maybe you live in an apartment, you don't have a tool room or like a place to put those things.
Yeah, there's your
Take your screws, take your screwdriver here, take all of your stuff, all of those things that you would use your tape, put it underneath the sink in the kitchen.
Perfect.
And then carry it with you to the room where you
can
need
totally
it.
fit it on any shelf, probably in a cabinet too, if you have it. So that's what's nice about the footprint.
It's 9 inches, 9 inches in diameter, about 9 inches tall, and so it will definitely fit under even the most narrow of shelves and cabinets.
And don't forget for the kitchen, because I love this. Right next to your stove, you can have the spices that you use all the time, you know, the different utensils that you use all the time. Here we've even put in the different types of sugars. You could use this for a K-cup station.
A K-cup station is perfect.
Use this to maximize space, but also have it spin on a dime so that, like you said, everything that's in front and back and back and front.
That's
you always have everything you need. Just a turn, a little spin of 360.
Everything you need is there. It's sold out in its debut in September. It's finally back. It's black, silver, white, cream, pink, or pardon me, I should say rose. Extremely busy on the phone line, so please use automated ordering. Diana, thank you so much.
Nice to be with you. Take care.
Okay, but we're going to throw it up to Jane Brown and see what the scoop is.
Well, it's a good thing I've got one of these little globe electric lights here because they turned the lights off in the studio and I can't see anything. But we're talking about the globe electric set of 6 LED